I recently got fired from my job last week on Wednesday. So, there's been a lot of drama going on recently with my husband and my grandmother and kind of my uncle a little bit. So, basically, I don't know why, but my grandmother, my great-grandmother, absolutely hates my husband. Not really hate, but like, doesn't tolerate him. For some reason, I don't know why. She will not really, I mean, she gives me reasons, but it's like, those aren't really reasons at all. They're just silly, very silly. So, it all kind of started like just months past, and she just kept like saying like side comments about him, and I was getting kind of fed up with it after the past couple weeks. And like 3 weeks ago, I blew up on her because I was just so fed up with her talking shit about my husband. And it also had to do with partially my Uncle Mike whispering in her ear and putting thoughts in her head because he does not like me because of something that happened 2 years ago. I went to North Carolina with my Uncle Mike and my grandmother, and basically at the last day of our trip to North Carolina, I got drunk the night before and was frivolously packing and rushing, and I accidentally had a blanket of the cabins in my bag, in my suitcase, that I didn't know I had. I forgot. And so my Uncle Mike was looking through the whole cabin, our bags and everything, just to look for this blanket. It was a green blanket. And I also brought my own blanket, so I was just, it was a common mistake, and he just would not forgive me for some reason. I just don't know why. But he thought that I tried to steal, and I told him that I was like, I would never steal. And he's like, you're not lying to me, right? And I was like, no, I would never lie. That's against my morals. I hate lying unless I absolutely have to. It has to do with like my life or legal reasons, I don't know. But basically, he got mad because he thought I was lying to him, even though I'm not a child anymore. I shouldn't be treated like a child. They haven't seen me in 10 years, so they still saw me as a kid. They still saw me as that little girl that I used to. I don't know. And after a while, I feel like my Uncle Mike kind of started to realize that I'm a grown-ass adult and that he doesn't have to see me ever again, and he can choose whatever the hell he wants. And it's kind of stupid and selfish of him because I'm his great niece. And I love him so much, dearly, and the fact that he's still over here being petty about some bullshit that happened 2 years ago really ticks me off, and he's still mad at me about it, and he still says, you still have to apologize to me about it. No, the fuck I don't. But I might as well at this point because it's getting ridiculous, and it's to where he has made me get fired from my job partially. He is partially the reason why I got fired from my job because he kept putting bullshit into my grandmother's ear and talking shit about me and my husband for no reason, even though he travels around the States because he works for US Airlines, so he's not there very often, and he lives with my grandmother, by the way. But he barely is ever there. And it's like, why are you trying to fire me when you're never even here and I'm the one taking care of your mother? You should be grateful that I'm taking care of your mother. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid, since I was 18 years old. I wanted to move out and take care of my grandparents when I turned 18. And I was so blessed to have that job and to take care of them. I would have done it for free, but being a caregiver is a job, and she insisted. So I was like, okay, I don't mind, because I would like to help provide for my family and make a little extra cash. So I did that exactly. And yeah, so I guess I had a couple things of my son's toys at her house, and I took them back home with me. And a couple days later, on Wednesday of last week, she was like, I know why you took the baby's toys away. And I was like, what are you talking about? I just took them home because they were just sitting here and he wasn't really here that often anymore. And she was like, I know why you took the baby's toys away, because you think you don't want me to see him anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm not like my mom. And I think that's partially, she kind of sees me that way sometimes. And it's really bothering me, because it's like, I am nothing, and I don't want to be anything like my parents, because they're both pieces of shit. I will be honest, they are pieces of shit. They care but nothing but their addictions and their wants and selfish needs and all that. But besides that point, my parents are not the best parents, and I don't think they ever were meant to be parents. They just kind of were accidentally parents, because my mom used birth control and a condom. So, and they were drunk when I was conceived, so yay. But she's called me out of my mother's name, and she keeps but she just kept talking shit about my husband and all that. And I blew up on her and all that stuff because I was just tired of her bad-mouthing my husband for no reason, when he's done everything but been nice to her. And he's been nothing but a gentleman to my grandmother. He's done things for her when she asks. He has just done chores around the house whenever she needs him, like just a strong man to help her with stuff. She has asked him like a bunch of stuff from him because she needs help with it, and I can't lift heavy things that well and all that stuff. And she insists on paying him, but he keeps telling her, no, you don't need to pay me. Simple as that. But I was sick and tired of her bad-mouthing him, because he's done everything he could for her and been nothing but nice to her and such a gentleman to her. And it just really made me mad, because she's not just only talking bad about him behind his back, but she's talking bad about him to his own wife. And we also we know actually, that my Uncle Mike has been putting stuff in her mind about my husband, even though he knows absolutely nothing about him. So that makes it even worse. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's kind of why I got fired. I got fired for no fucking reason for my job, because she wanted to put some petty bullshit Just wanted to put some petty bullshit on me because she didn't like my husband, and yeah, even though I absolutely needed that job, I needed that job to help support my family, my child, pay for his diapers, his wipes, pay for his clothes and his food that he needs, because now he's starting to eat real food, so it's going to be harder for me to afford things, so I'm going to have to get another job at somewhere that pays for less, because I was getting paid $14K a week. I was getting paid $14K a week at this job, and now I'm gonna have to go and work at my mother-in-law's job that only pays $600 a day. But I mean, it's still good. It's still just as good. I'm not complaining. Or not a day, a week. I get paid $600 for 3. Yeah, I get paid $600 for 3 days for a weekend. Yeah, I get paid $600 a weekend. But I'm gonna be getting that job after our vacation, obviously, because our vacation is in like 3 days. So we leave Saturday. We leave Saturday. So yeah, that's lovely. I'm gonna be recording the whole thing too, by the way, so you guys get to see that on my personal vlog. I'll put the link below, or the below my username of what my other channel is, so if you guys want to check that out as soon as you can, very much appreciated. But wait a week, because that's when I'm going to be editing the video and all that stuff. So but I haven't seen her in almost 2 weeks now, and the day before our vacation I still have $300 that I have to get paid from her for working 3 days. Or 2 days. Yeah, for working for 2 days. So I have to go pick up that money for our trip, because it's going to be going towards our trip, because our trip is expensive. So yeah. Wish me luck, because it's going to be so awkward. I don't know what to do in this situation, because she is 88 years old. I love my grandma so much, so dearly, but I don't know what to do in this situation. It's so ridiculous. It's so toxic, and I think she's just getting old, and she is scared. I don't really think she really liked the company that much, and she just wanted some time to herself, and I feel like she felt bad for me because she knew I needed the money for my family, to help support my family and all that. So yeah. By the way, I'm thinking about quitting OnlyFans, just for my own sanity. I'm starting to realize I don't think it's the thing for me to do. I think I'm just gonna stick to modeling and not anything too like submissive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that explains a lot. I know it's a lot that I just put out at once, but I just felt like I needed to. I've been holding off for like almost 2 weeks of telling you guys, because it's been really hitting me hard with things, and it'd be so much of a help if you guys subscribe to me, because I would love to start making money off of YouTube and being a full-time YouTuber and an ASMR artist. It'd be so lovely, so lovely. So I need at least 100,000 subscribers to get benefits for that. So I know it's a lot, but it'd be such a great help with that. Like, I'm struggling so much, and I love you guys so much, and I think it'd be such a great help. Just all of this stuff that's just been putting stress on me. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys understand a little bit more of the little rant that I just kind of put out there. And just give me some advice, something. I feel like I'm falling apart. I feel like I'm failing my family. I feel like I'm failing myself. And I just really hope you guys understand. And I love you guys.